The night he almost lost me. And realized he loved me. I've always believed that love doesn't just happen suddenly. It builds, quietly, moment by moment, like waves forming far out in the ocean long before the shore ever feels them. But the night Liam almost lost me. The night everything between us crossed that line we had tiptoed around for years. That was the night our waves finally reached the shore. My name is Ava Reynolds, and this is the story of how the man I thought was just my best friend became so much more. Liam Carter entered my life when I was 23, newly moved to Boston with a college degree, 3 suitcases, and 0 stability. I ended up in an apartment building with cracked walls, noisy pipes, and neighbors who slammed their doors like they were fighting demons. Except for one. Liam. He lived across the hall. Tall, lean, warm brown eyes, messy black hair, and a smile that somehow looked like trouble and comfort at the same time. He was everything I wasn't. Easygoing, fearless, spontaneous. I was structured, overthinking, play it safe. But we clicked. Instantly. We shared late-night pizza on the floor. Walked each other to the bus stop when one of us was having a rough day. Talked about everything, love, dreams, heartbreaks, fears. He became my constant. But I never allowed myself to think romantically about him. Because Liam was the guy every girl fell for. And I wasn't going to be one of them. Or so I thought. It was a humid July night, the kind where the world feels restless and people stay awake longer than they should. My AC had died for the 3rd time that month. I was sweating, irritated, and ready to cry. I knocked on Liam's door. He opened it shirtless. Sweat glistening over his chest, hair damp, eyes sleepy. And suddenly my entire brain went silent. "Ava?" he asked, voice low, soft. "What's wrong?" "My AC," I stutter. Staring at the muscles on his shoulders. "It died." "Come here," he said immediately, motioning inside. I walked in and felt cool air kiss my skin. He handed me a glass of ice water, his fingers brushing mine. That tiny touch burned through me. He sat beside me on the couch, closer than usual, his bare shoulder grazing my arm. I could feel his body heat. I could smell his soap. I could hear his heartbeat when he leaned back. His voice sank into my chest. His presence wrapped around me. And for the first time, I didn't just see him as Liam. I saw him as a man. A beautiful one. A dangerous one. One who could break my heart without ever meaning to. So I panicked. "I should go," I said, standing up too fast. He looked confused. "You just got here." "Yeah, but, I remembered something." He raised an eyebrow. "You're acting weird." "I'm not." I absolutely was. But I fled anyway. Because if I stayed one more second, I would have kissed him. And that terrified me. After that night, I avoided him like a fool. Short replies. Quick goodbyes. No more late-night talks. No more movie nights. No more sitting close enough to feel his warmth. He noticed. One evening, he caught me in the hallway. "Ava," he said, blocking my door gently with his hand. "What's going on with you?" "Nothing." "Bullshit," he said softly but firmly. "You haven't talked to me properly in 2 weeks." My heart pounded. His face was so close. His eyes were too deep. His voice too gentle. If I looked at him too long, everything inside me would spill out. "I've just been busy," I whispered. He studied me, really studied me. "Ava, did I do something wrong?" The pain in his voice broke something inside me. "No," I breathed. "You didn't." "Then why did you pull away?" "Because I'm falling for you. Because I want you. Because I don't know what you feel. Because if you don't want me back, I'll never recover." But I said none of that. "I'm fine," I lied. He exhaled sharply and stepped back. Let me know when you're ready to talk, he whispered. And just like that, we grew apart. But the distance hurt more than anything ever had. I missed him. I missed us. I just didn't know how to fix it. Part 4, the night everything broke open. It was a late November evening, cold enough to numb your fingertips. I had just gotten home from a long, miserable day at work. My phone buzzed. Liam, can you come outside? My stomach tightened. I opened the door and found him leaning against the wall. Hair wind-tousled, jacket unzipped, chest rising fast like he had run. His eyes were intense. Too intense. What happened? I whispered. You, he said, stepping closer. All I thought about today was you. My breath caught. He kept going, voice low, raw, unfiltered. I'm tired of pretending I don't care that you've been distant. I'm tired of guessing what's going on in your head. Liam. No. I'm not finished. He stepped close enough that I could feel his body heat through my jacket. I've been trying so hard not to cross any lines with you. To stay in the safe zone. To be the friend you needed. His jaw tightened. But every time you look away from me, I feel like I'm losing something I don't want to lose. My heartbeat was out of control. I whispered, what are you saying? He moved even closer, his breath warm against my cheek. I'm saying I want you. More than a friend. More than I should. More than is safe. His fingers brushed mine, slow and deliberate. I want you, Ava. My knees almost gave out. My voice escaped as a whisper. I've wanted you too. His eyes widened. Then why did you? Because I was scared, I confessed. Because you mean too much. Because if this goes wrong, I lose the one person I can't lose. He let out a shaky exhale and cupped my face gently. Ava, look at me. I looked. I'm not going anywhere. That moment shattered every wall I'd built around my heart. He leaned in, slowly, giving me every second to back away. I didn't. His lips touched mine softly at first. Warm. Gentle. Testing. Then deeper. Hungrier. As months of buried feelings crashed to the surface. His hand slid to the back of my neck, pulling me closer. My fingers curled into his jacket, needing him, craving him. His body pressed lightly against mine, heat radiating through winter clothes. His breath mixed with mine. His lips moved with a desperation that felt like truth. When he finally pulled back, his forehead rested against mine. Tell me to stop, he whispered hoarsely. I don't want you to stop, I breathed. His thumb traced my lower lip, slow and sensual. You have no idea what that does to me, he whispered, voice rough with restraint. My whole body shivered. He kissed me again, deeper, slower. A kiss that wasn't just desire. It was confession. Promise. Surrender. PG-16 plus boldness lingered in the way his hands slid around my waist. The way he pulled me flush against him. The way his lips trailed to my jaw for just a second. Soft, heated, careful. Not too much. Just enough to make me lose my mind. He stopped before it went further, because he was always gentle with me. We should go inside, he murmured. I nodded, dizzy, breathless, ruined for anyone else. Inside my apartment, he closed the door gently, like he was entering sacred space. Ava, he said softly, come here. I walked into his arms without hesitation. He held me like he'd been waiting forever to do it. I thought I lost you, he whispered into my hair. You never did. He pulled back just enough to see my face. Then don't run again. I won't. His thumb brushed my cheek, sweet, tender. I'm in love with you, Ava. My breath hitched. You don't have to say it back, he added quickly. I love you too, I said, my voice steady. He froze. Then he kissed me again, slow, breathtaking, full of everything we'd held back. A kiss that tasted like a beginning. We spent the night talking. Holding each other. Whispering truths we had buried for too long. No rushing. No crossing lines too far. Just intimacy. Warmth. Soft boldness. The beginning of something real. I fell asleep in his arms for the first time. When I woke up, sunlight brushed across his face as he slept beside me. He looked peaceful, boyish, beautiful. I touched his hair gently. He opened his eyes and smiled. That slow, sleepy, heart-stopping smile. Morning, beautiful, he murmured, pulling me against his chest. I melted instantly. He kissed my forehead. Can I take you on a real date tonight? Yes, I whispered. I'd love that. And after that, he said softly, brushing my lips. I'm going to show you every day exactly what you mean to me. My heart soared. Liam and I have been together ever since. We still argue sometimes. We still annoy each other. We still leave laundry everywhere. But every night, he holds me like he's afraid to lose me. Every morning, he kisses my cheek half asleep. Every day, he chooses me. And I choose him. The night he almost lost me was the night he finally found me. And I found him. My best friend. My love. My safe place. My forever.